Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Darika, and if you are a return subscriber, you already know what to do. But if you are new, I want you to stick around and join me. Go ahead, kick off your shoes, relax your feet, and look around at the content that I create. And if you find that you like it and you want more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And you already know what we're doing today. We are going to be recreating the design that you saw in my thumbnail. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm already in Photoshop, and this is what I was doing in here. See all my little stuff I got going on that I've been designing. But we're not gonna worry about none of that. Let's hit new file. New file, okay. And the design is going to be on a 13 by 19 sheet of paper, sublimation paper. That's what I'm going to use to print it out on for my shirt. We're not going to make the shirt today, but I am going to show you how to design it. And I do have other videos that I will link that I pressed, that where I was pressing the shirt and I showed you the whole process. So I'll link that below. And I made a 13 by 19, of course, and I hit inches and pixels, not the centimeter one. I just hit pixels, inches, and I type 13, 19 here. My resolution is 300. My color is RGB. And when I print, I put don't color manage because I'm using Photoshop's colors and not my printer's colors. So I'm gonna hit create, and as you can see right here, our artboard is 13 by 19, and that's what I want. And layers is what I'm going to use. I'm going to close this character one out, open up layers, and why it's doing that, I don't know. Okay, so now we got the layer panel, and the background is showing here. So this is our first layer. I am going to take these squares off of here. So I'm going to go to view, extras, and I'm going to uncheck this box. So now those squares are gone, but you can use them to help you measure your artwork if you want to. I'll turn them back on a little bit later, but I'm going to turn them off for right now. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and bring our people in that we're going to be using. And of course, I had to make sure I was recording, y'all, because I see my thing flicker. So we are still recording. And let me open the folder up. I was trying to drag it over, so let me drag the folder. And so this is the folder I use. I put all my stuff in that I'm going to be using right here. And these are the people we're going to use in the background and such, in the White House and all this and that. But that's the design I had made right there. And yeah, and I got these all from Google with the exception of this star background. It came from Creative Fabrica. And I'll link that below. Everything else I got from Google. I just Googled it. And then I went to removebg.com to remove the background off any image that I did not want. And that's why you don't see any of the backgrounds on these images. And I'll link that below as well. So I'm just going to move this out the way because anything I want to use from here, I'm going to drag onto my Photoshop board. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out the way. Actually, I might just leave it right here if it don't close out on me. Let me see if I can I close this? Yep, I can drag it over like that. Okay. So, and I made this folder on my desktop. I do have a video showing you how you can create a folder and have everything that you want to use for your projects to design faster. I got a video showing you how I make my folders to separate basically to put everything I want to use in one place. So the first thing I'm going to do, I believe, is is I have two monitors up, so I'm just trying to see what I did first on the other one. So I'm going to drag this background over. Again, this came from Creative Fabrica. And of course it closed like I told y'all it would. But we'll open it back up. So this is the first part I'm going to bring in. Alright. And that's the star. And then I'm going to bring the White House in. Open that folder back up. And I'm going to drag the White House over like that. Okay. And just going to bring it down. I don't want it all the way to the edge of the page. Because if I bring it all the way to the edge of the page, when I get ready to print it out, it's going to look like a square box on my shirt. And I don't like square box image looks. So we're not going to go there, okay? So now that I bought these two over, this is basically going to be my background. So now I'm going to click on this, go over here to that layer, then I'm going to go down to the layer masking tool at the bottom. I'm going to open it up, and then I want to go to my brush tool over here to the left hand side, click on it, go to the top, make this bigger, just bring size, make it bigger to about maybe 1,000. That's good right there. And now I'm just going to brush away, just swipe, 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 swipe. So I got rid of those hard edges at the top of it. And now I'm going to swipe, 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 swipe. So now our edges are not so hard, and it's not going to look like a box when I go to print it out. So we did that one like that. And now go to the top, turn it off, and go back over here to this layer, the star layer. I'm going to do the same thing. Click on it. Go down to the layer mask tool. Go back and get my brush again. And I'm going to do the same thing. Brush away these hard edges. That's all I'm going to do. Just brush them away. And if by chance you feel like you brushed away too much, you want to add some back, what you're going to do is you're going to come back over here to this side, and you see the white and black. So if you have on a white shirt, a see-through shirt, you're going to reveal, okay? And so now we're on white. We're going to turn it to white to reveal. Black, you are hiding. You're trying to cover up some body parts, okay? So that's what we just did here. So if I turn on white, we're trying to reveal. So we want some of that to show. We want some more to show back. So you would come right here, put it back in white. Put it back in there. And that's white. You're revealing some things. But I don't want that. I just want to show y'all that. So I'm going to click this arrow again. And I'm going to brush that back away. I'm going to hide it. Put on some black. Hide. Hide that thing, girl. Hide it. Okay. Alright. So later on, if I feel like I want to add something back or take something away, I'll come back to the brush tool. So for now, that's all we're going to do with that. We're going to open back up our panel. And let's see who we're going to bring. Who we had first, okay? We had Joe Biden. We had him over here. And we're going to have to drag him to the top because he's going up under the White House and we don't want that. So we're going to come over here to the Joe layer. And we're just going to drag him up. So now he'll be on top. And if you want to change this name, I'll just double click it. And I'm going to type Joe Biden. So we'll know what layer it is if you want to know. Okay. Okay, so this is the, we'll do this one too. Star layer. And we named them. You don't have to, but it's your preference. So we got Joe right here. And I had Joe going a little sideways. So I'm going to match Control T. Control T. And I'm going to turn him like that for now. Alright, so we got Joe right there. Alright. And then we had Michelle Obama. And I'm going to drag her. Was she on top of Joe? So I'm going to put her on top of Joe. And I'm just going to drag her in. And I just said I was going to put her on top. What did I do? So we're just going to drag this layer up. And she's now on top of Joe. Okay. And let's get all our people in here first, y'all. And then we'll go back and move them. So we had Obama. That way we ain't got to keep opening up this layer over here. Well, it's still going to close, so it doesn't matter. Let me just move to the other screen. So y'all just have to see me drag up. So that way it won't keep closing on me. And then we had Lance right there. Okay. And then we had Beyonce. So we'll put her right there. And then we had where Doug, Kamala's husband right here. Kamala is her name. We had him there. And who else we had? We had Jasmine Crockett. We had her somewhere up here. We're gonna fix them, y'all, in a minute. I'm just trying to get them all on here. Then we had Taylor Swift. We had her over here. And then we had that. Everybody look like that might be everybody except Kamala. Where is she? Okay, then she is right there. All right, so that looks like it's all of our people for now. And all right, so now we gotta get them how we want them. So I think I had, let me make Michelle a little bigger. Control T, hold the shift button down and just drag and hit the check mark at the top. Okay. And drag the little White House a little bit so you can see it a little bit behind them. I might make it a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna drag it out just a little. Just a little. Like that. But I'm gonna have to go back and get my brush and clean some of that off because, as I said before, I don't want these hard edges, so I'm gonna get my brush at the end, not right now. All right, and let's see. We had Lance behind Barack, so we're gonna drag Lance up under him, and then we're gonna tilt Lance to the side some, like that. All right, then Beyonce, we are going to put Doug behind her, drag him down. So now he's behind her. Control T, hold the shift button down, drag the corner out. Then we're going to rotate her just a little bit. Alright. And then I want Doug to face the other way. I want him looking off. So what I'm going to do is click on Doug. I'm going to go to the top here, edit, transform, go all the way over, then go to flip horizontal. So now we flipped him. So now he's not looking the other way. Hold down shift, drag that corner out, make him a little bit bigger like that. Alright, then we are going to Control T and kind of turn him like that. And Obama, let me see. We'll make him just a little bigger. Control T, hold the shift down, drag him out. So he's a little bigger. And Control T on Kamala, hold the shift button down. And hit the check mark at the top. Let's see. I had him over here, I think some like going towards that way. Bring Beyonce down some. Bring Barack over some. And we're going to make her bigger. Control T. And you make her a little bit bigger, some more. Let's see. And I should have been holding the shift down, so I might have just kind of jacked her up. Make her a little bit wider. Shift, drag. Actually, Control T. Make her a little bit wider. Okay. And I'm just basically trying to fix these people to where I want them, y'all. Swift, let's make you bigger. Hold down shift, drag out the corner. Rotate you some. Okay. And then we don't want her looking that way, so we're going to go to edit, transform, all the way to flip horizontal. So now we're going to have to rotate her again. Control T, go up here above the middle corner till you see this little curved arrow, and it'll turn her. Alright. Let's see. I want to see that flag in the back, so that's why I keep moving it. And let's go over here to our brush again. Click on this White House and go back to this layer. And now go back to the brush. And we want to hide. So we're already on the black. So let's just get rid of this edge over here. And also over here. Okay. So now we're gonna click on Jasmine Crockett, and we want to get rid of this black part of her jacket. So let's go to layer mask, get the brush tool again. And we're just gonna brush away the edge of her jacket. That way it's not hanging off. Okay. And we're gonna go click on Taylor Swift. And I think we're gonna make her bigger too, because she's not big at all. So hold down Shift, drag out the corner again. Control T. Okay. And so we're gonna click on her again. Right there, Taylor Swift. Go click on layer mask, get a brush again, and go wipe away her legs, because we don't want those to look like they just got a hard edge. So we wiped away her leg. We're gonna do the same thing for Beyonce. Click on her, layer mask, get the brush tool again, and like that. So now we don't see her leg cut off like that. Alright, and I forgot what font I used on that. So let's go to File and Save. And I'm saving to my desktop again. And where's the folder? Kamala Harris. New. Click on that folder and type in second design. So it's gonna automatically save to that folder that all my other designs are in. So if something happen crazy where our computer get froze or something, we will know where to go find this design. So I'm gonna click save. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go open my other design because I forgot what font I used and I don't feel like searching for fonts. So let's go to home, click on that, open it, and it was Clarendon Black BT. That's the font we used. So let's see, can we recreate that? Go to the T on the side, click here, and it's already on the font, so we're good. And we're just gonna type in cap lock, we're not going back. And I hope that I spelled it right because I can't see. So click at the top so I can get rid of that little mark. And I'm gonna drag, we're not going back, all the way on top of Kamala. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Control T, bring our words in because they too big right now, and make them bigger and stretch it out a little bit more. Alright, and we are going to, I put a white stroke around this. Okay, so we're going to go to FX at the bottom. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put the stroke first. Stroke, and it's white, as you can see. This screen opened up, it's white. I'm just going to increase the size like that. And then I believe I had outer glow on there. Was it outer glow? Or was it inner glow? Nope. I think it was outer glow. But it was blue. So I'm going to click on the red. And it should give me an eyedropper, a color dropper pencil. My cap lock is on, so that's why it's circle. But I want the eyedropper tool. Hit the cap lock, turn it off, And now you get your tool, and I'm just going to click anywhere in the blue. Like that. Actually, I did that wrong. I need to click. Did it do it? Okay, you gotta double click this. And then click there. Should give me an eyedropper tool. And there we go. We got the blue outer glow on there. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my size and make that outer glow a little bit bigger. And I made it blue. Like that. And I'm going to click OK. And then what I did to get the little curvy look going, I double clicked and went to the top where it said this little T with the little curvy line right here. Click on that. Then go to arc. I think I had the under arc though. Let me take the bend out and see. Okay, that's what I had right there. Put a little bit more bend. You can use any one of these little buttons to get it to how you want it, vertical, horizontal. But I'm just going to leave it like this. I think add a little bit more bend to it maybe. Let me see. Take some of it out. Alright, okay. Hit the check mark. And that's what I did. So we're going to move Beyonce up some because I wanted her USA swimsuit to show more. Okay. And I think that's where I had that. Alright, so, and then I had Project 25. Oh no, I had her name. Maybe I'll bring Beyonce up a little bit more. Move Doug over a little bit more. Bring this up some more. Okay. So then I had her name. I don't know what font I had, but we will see. Kamala Harris. Alright. Click on this little arrow thing. And the font I used was Atlantis. Okay, Atlantis, you can see right there. So let's find an Atlantis font. And Atlantis. Atlantis. Let me see how you spell it again. Alantis. Alantis. Oh, I'm like, where's that font at? All right, and I turned it black, so double click it, go to the top, click on the blue, and then this will pop up, and I just click on the black, and that's what I did. Hit the check mark, Control T to make her name bigger, wider, or whatever you want to do. The size to where you want it. And then I put a white stroke around it, so I'm going to click on her name, go to the FX at the bottom, stroke, And it automatically went white because that's the last color I used for the stroke, I believe. Alright, and then I'm going to bring her name down some. And then I'm going to type in for president, FORPRESIDENT. Alright, hit the check mark. Get rid of that little, however that be, I don't know what you call it. So I need to bring this up over Kamala. So I'm going to drag for president way up here. Actually, I really didn't need to do that. I could have just, I'm putting it in this little section right here anyway. So we're going to Control T, drag that in, and go over here to stop it from moving like that, and go up, drag it up, and I'm gonna see the font I use for president. Let me see. Let's doing the whole thing. Allison Round. So let's find that font. Double click. Allison Round. This may be it right here. No, that ain't what I had. So it might be two different ones. Okay, here they go. So I'm gonna use the round extra bold. And I downloaded most of these fonts from Creative Fabrica, which I will link below for you guys. And I'm just hitting the up button, bring it up some, and I'm gonna Control T, and I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit. Hit the check mark at the top. I used to be able to just hit enter, but it won't let me for some reason. Maybe I gotta do something, set my Photoshop back up or something, but we ain't about to do that right now. And then I double clicked on this and I turned it blue. So go to this black at the top, click on the blue and that, click OK. And I think I'm gonna go here. I didn't put a white stroke on the design, but let's go to FX, stroke, and put a white stroke around it too. But if you're doing a white shirt, that may not show up. It may, but it may not show up. But if you're doing DTF, it of course will show up, because you got white ink. Sublimation does not print white, but it would print this because it's like an off-white, I believe. And we're gonna press OK, and then we're gonna type in project 2025. Project, hit that button, go over to this little cross right here, so it'll let you move your letters where you want to. And let's see what font I used again. Click on it, double click, Alpha Slab 1. So that's what we're gonna use. Double click, and this may be it right there. Maybe not. Let's go down and make sure, because sometimes we have more than one. But Alpha Slab 1 regular, so maybe that was it. Maybe I just need to capitalize my words. So double click, cap lock PROJECT. Hit the check mark, Control T, bring it in, check mark, and I want to duplicate project. So I'm gonna click on project, Control J, and now it made a copy of it. So I'm just gonna bring that down And I'm gonna double click and leave it there and type in 2025. Check mark. It's where I want it. Control T. Drag the corners and try to make it even with that. Actually, we're just gonna bring it out just a little bit. We ain't gonna make it exactly even. Alright, check mark. And I had this red, so I'm gonna double click the blue, hit my cap lock to turn the circle part off. Click the red and go all the way to the corner. I'm just gonna type FFOOO because I know that's the true color red. FFOOO, and change the color to that red. And the same thing with this. I'll hit the check mark. I'm like, why are you acting like? So we just gonna grab the red from the other letter. And let's see what else we gotta do. And okay, I had a X over here. So we're gonna drag this X over here. Then we're gonna move it on down. Then we're gonna flip it. Then we're gonna drag these corners in and put it right here. Alright. Hit the check mark. And I had this one blue. So we can't, since I got this from Google, we can't just automatically change the color. Well, we probably could, but the way I'm gonna do it is go to FX, color overlay. And I already chose a blue for me. So the blue I've been using already was this last color I used. And that's the color I want this. I want it blue. Press OK. And I think we're just about finished, y'all. So I'm going to click on her. And I had like some orange little fire looking, you know, fire giving strokes coming from around her. So, or outer glow. So we're going to go with the outer glow. We don't want it blue. We want it to be kind of orange looking. So we're going to double click on the outer glow. Then we're going to click there. And then, can we do orange? And let's not get orange. It was giving. What is white coming from? Do we got a stroke on? I'll turn that stroke, push. Let me click OK. We're going to turn that stroke off for one thing. So now we're going to click back on here. Click back on that. And we're going to come like... I don't know, let's give it an orange I want. Maybe right there, okay? And we're gonna let it look like a little bit of smoke flaming off of her like that. And press OK. And we might tone it down just a little bit. Let me see. Bring it in, the size in just a little bit. About right there. And we're gonna hit OK. Alright, and so we're just going to adjust these people one more time. Oh, Michelle, I left you turning it the wrong way. So edit, I'm sorry, transform. And then we're going to flip horizontal. Okay, Michelle, stand by your man, girl. Let me see. We're going to move her up just a little bit. And we're going to move Michelle so closer to Barack. And Taylor. Hey, boo. And B. There you go. And we're going to make him a little bit bigger, y'all. Just a little bit. So we're going to hold shift. Stand behind your woman, man. Stand behind your woman, dude. Alright, y'all. So basically that is how I made this design. And I may put it on my website. If y'all want it on my website, let me know in the comments. Or you just want to see how I designed. But either way, let me know in the comments. So thank y'all for joining me. And when you get finished, but if you're printing a sublimation shirt, you can leave it on this white background. But if you're going to do DTF, just come down to this last layer, hit the eyeball, turn it off. And then I would go to File, Export as a quick PNG. Or you can just do File, Save, however you want to do it, and save it as a document. But it'll be easier to do that. And then just name it Kamala. I'm just going to put Kamala 3. And it's going to save it to my Kamala Harris folder anyway. So I'm going to click Save. And now when you go to the folder, she should be in there. And here it is. That's my design. So it's saved as a PNG. It's ready for printing wherever you want to print it from. Or you can print it directly from Photoshop. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I hope that I have been helpful in teaching you something new in Photoshop. And again, you can use this for DTF or sublimation, whichever you choose. Or whatever print method you have that you normally use, that you can use the PNG in, you can use this for. So until next time, y'all, thanks for watching. And don't forget to keep the faith. There's nothing you're going through in life that God is not aware of. He brought you through it before, and he'll bring you through it again. Y'all, have a blessed night.